Zach Wright. I'm the Global Account Manager at ARIX Technologies. We've developed a robotic crawler specifically designed to identify and inspect for corrosion under insulation in piping. It is a platform that's been in the industry and in the field for over the last 3 years. And the Venus platform itself is the 8th generation of robot that we've developed. And it is a significant component of the inspection services that we provide to the oil and gas industry, specifically around piping, but we also integrate additional technologies beyond just the robotic inspection as well. I think what makes us different, one is our approach to robotics and to hardware. We have really attacked the damage mechanism of CUI specifically, rather than designing a robotic platform and then applying that where it might fit. This is a very purpose-built platform and remains kind of the focus of the organization is to develop and implement a smarter approach to inspection for one of the most pervasive and consistent damage mechanisms in the industry. And that purpose-built design allows us to acquire more data across more assets and more of the assets than really you can get with any other approach. Our main motivation was display our technology to the European operators, as well as the opportunity to have our technology and technicians compared against several of the other prominent inspection methods that are also out there and are becoming more prevalent. It also helped gain exposure to folks across the HOIS family who may not be as familiar with us or our technology, or have not had the chance to see our technology run and what it's capable of. I knew HOIS as a joint industry project, and one that was very well known for helping approach some very challenging areas of the industry in an objective and scientific way. And that is, I think, what initially drew us into attending the event and contributing, and being able to have our technology and our technicians kind of evaluated on a very even scale against other available technologies and NDT methods as well. So I think that's kind of what has really brought us into the picture. I think the main takeaway maybe is you can have a really strong technology, but we are still an industry, and ARIX as a company is still rely on the people to get the job done. So implementing a method still requires the human factor, and I think having the right trained technicians and people with the experience to reliably operate the equipment, but also review the data as you're out there working, is really a critical piece of the equation. We're able to show our expertise and our experience. We're currently operating the pulse steady current version of our robot. Later this year, we're releasing our real-time radiography robot. So that's kind of our main focus for the time being, is completing that design. We've been testing up in Alaska. We've been doing several field tests in the Houston area. So we hope to have that commercially available towards the fall of this year. And beyond that, who knows, maybe increasing the range of pipe sizes or continuing to integrate additional NDT methods, but remaining focused on increasing the services that we're able to provide to our customers, all within the focus of piping and CUI and what is really causing the industry the most headaches. I think the industry has come a long way since robotics have started to become adopted, but I think there's also a really long way to go. A lot of the organizations that we work with in terms of operators, they have significant infrastructure which helps to identify promising technologies, but there still remains a gap between identifying and improving a technology to actually implementing it and really implementing it at scale. And I think that's a critical role for HOIS to help with, which is to really serve as a vessel which can technically validate the technology and give the operators the confidence that certain technologies or methods are industry ready and capable of meeting the demand, and also the demand of the environments. So I think that's kind of one thing that we're kind of working through right now in this event is proving that we're kind of industry and environment ready, and then operators can act on that information as they want.